For our restaurant, we decided to do a food truck and named it Keep It Cheesy. At this food truck, we will sell multiple items such as grilled cheese sandwiches, starting with just the traditional cheese ones, then venturing out into some with meat, such as some with pastrami or roast beef. There will also be served soups and desserts as well in the food truck. We decided on the food truck because this is a new cool way to eat for millennials, which is going to be a huge market for Lubbock, Texas, right near Texas Tech. The motto for Keep It Cheesy is to be the newest and best concept in Lubbock. Our food truck will be open Monday through Wednesdays, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., and also Thursdays through Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 3 a.m. However, on Sundays, we will be closed all day for any maintenance issues, to fill up on gas, menu changes, or any weekly cleaning that is necessary. While we are open, we will also be moving to 3 different locations around the Texas Tech area to get different clientele. The main location for Keep It Cheesy will be located on Texas Tech campus right near the Student Union building on 15th and Boston Avenue. This will be for a quick bite to eat for students going in between classes and that are simply tired of campus food. At 2 p.m., we will move to Broadway, which is right near several local bars and is a very popular hangout spot for several college students. At 5:45, we will move to Tech Terrace, which is located near several shops in a J&B coffee shop. So this is where a lot of young and middle-aged adults live, and so it will be a good quick bite to eat for them. On weekends, when we are open till 3 a.m., we will make our way back over to Broadway at 10 p.m. This is right near where all the local bars are once again, and it's for a quick bite, quick, cheap food for when people are done drinking for the night. Our menu is going to be reasonably priced and affordable, aimed towards college students and high school students looking for a quick, cheap bite to eat. We have soups that are tomato basil and black bean chili, with cups being $1.69 and bowls being $2.19. We also serve drinks going from small to large, being sodas, lemonade, iced tea, and water, priced at 99 cents, 129, and 159. We start out with cheese sandwiches with the 3 cheese melt, the classic cheddar, and the California, ranging in price from $4.99 to $5.99. We also have several different meat sandwiches, beginning with the ham and Swiss, cheddar and turkey, and then the BLT provolone for $5.49. We also have the Philly cheesesteak sandwich for $6.99, then the heart attack sandwich for $9.99. You also have the option to get sides with your sandwiches, starting with cheese bacon fries for $2.79, tater tots, french fries, or a fruit cup for $1.99, or just a simple bag of chips for $1.49. Lastly, we have desserts on our menu, with the grilled Nutella banana sandwich for $3.99, an ice cream sandwich for $1.79, or a popsicle for 99 cents. One advantage to the Keep It Cheesy food truck is the ability to travel to 3 different hotspots for millennials: Tech Terrace, Broadway, and on the Texas Tech campus. These are where a ton of millennials hang out and will also be looking for places to eat. Another advantage of the food truck is the lowest prices. Millennials are looking for quick, cheap bites to eat, and this is something that Keep It Cheesy will be able to provide. The final advantage to our food truck is the long hours for our customers' convenience. Open till 10 p.m. when a lot of college students are taking their late dinners, or even till 3 a.m. on the weekends when they're extremely hungry after a long night of drinking. Instead of paying a monthly base like a restaurant, we decided to do a food truck and pay for it all up front. The food truck will be a turnkey and cost roughly $60,000. The equipment to store and cook the grilled cheeses and the painting of the truck itself will cost an additional $10,000. Startup inventory will cost about $1250. A cash register will also be needed, and we will use one that attaches to an iPad so we can accept cash and credit cards as well. The register and iPad will cost $650. The City of Lubbock require a mobile food vending permit application to be submitted that costs $250. To get a permit, we must provide blueprints of equipment placement, fill out an application, schedule a risk assessment, and pass an inspection. The permit is only good for 1 year. After the risk assessment, there will be a fee ranging from $100 to $350 depending on the results of the assessment. The food truck will also have to go through all the required inspections through the Fire Marshal's office and the Environmental Health Department. We will also be creating social media accounts and a website which will have no cost. To operate a food truck, there are a few regulations we must follow. We cannot operate in a residential neighborhood, and we cannot be within 200 feet of the entrance of an already existing brick and mortar store. This means we will need to get permission from surrounding bars located on Broadway if we plan to utilize a small area of their parking lot. For our monthly budget, we will have to budget for fuel and repairs. Fuel will vary widely, but we estimate it will cost about $500 a month. You also never know when you will need to fix something in the truck, so each month we will put aside $1,000 for repairs. We will also have a phone in the food truck that will cost $39.99 a month from Sunlink. In total, the startup cost to rent to own this food truck will be approximately $73,790. Our initial investment will be coming from the four of us as a team. Our investment of $10,000 is coming from our own hard-earned money that we accumulated over the years, as well as donations we have received from friends and additional family that want to see us succeed. This will be about $2,500 for each of us. We are also getting an additional $15,000 investment from our parents as a whole. Lastly, we are going to apply for a small business loan of $50,000 to help us afford all extra expenses. We plan on using the $75,000 very sparingly and plan on having every expense written out so we know how much we will be spending and how much, if any, we will have left over to spend on the next few months of our food truck. We are applying for financing because although we know $25,000 is quite a large sum of money, we know that it is not enough to be successful after startup. We will need $50,000 in capital to afford the food truck as well as all of the equipment not already supplied inside the food truck. If we receive the $50,000 loan, we will be able to finance all that is necessary for the first 3 to 6 months, as well as have money left over for other expenses or accidents that might occur as we begin this business. We intend to disperse the loan evenly among all different parts of the business, from the truck itself to the equipment needed. This includes the gas to drive the truck around and the gas to put in the truck. From the research we have done to purchase the food truck, we will need to spend about $60,000. Food, we will need to also spend about $3,550. These are just a few of the expenses for where our money will go along with several other categories. To start up the food truck, we will initially need to buy a food truck, which will cost $25,000, and do a little remodeling on it, which will cost roughly $500, totaling to around $25,500 for buildings and real estate. For equipment, we will have no cost for furniture, but we will have cost in kitchen equipment, fixtures, machinery, and then other expenses, which will all total out to be $4,150. In order to operate a food truck, we will need to get the proper permits and insurance through the City of Lubbock, which will cost roughly $500, and also have an opening inventory to start selling our product that will cost around $1,000. For advertising and promotions, we will do all the above: advertisements, signage, printing, and travel and entertainment, which will all come out to around $1,900 spent in advertising. Here is a summary of our loan and fund dispersal. Our family loan is $15,000 and our small business loan is $50,000, adding up to $65,000. For our dispersal, we will be spending $4,150 in equipment, $1,500 in both opening inventory and our admin expenses, and finally $1,900 in advertising and promotions. Each month, we predict that we will make sales of $48,000. With this, we need to subtract cost of sales, which will be about $21,000, our operating expenses, which will be approximately $12,000, to get our profit. With that, our profit per month will be roughly $15,000. If our total debt is $75,000 and we make $15,000 per month, we will break even in approximately 5 months.